Tim's Workshop here. Hey, today I'm going to do a video on how to organize a toolbox. I got like one short video already on my channel, but I'm going to delete that one and put a new one on there that's a little more detail, showing different things. I'm going to use my my workshop toolbox I have in this shed to show you what I'm doing and what I've done. And then the big box, the main box in my garage, it has a lot more drawers in it and a lot more detail, but I'll just show you on this one. It'll give you a good idea on how to do it, and hopefully that'll help you. Right? Okay, this is the toolbox I have in my little workshop here, and the top drawer, I've had actually had this done for quite a while, but all these drawers, what I use is a foam. I don't know if I have some out here. I guess I took it back in the house, but this foam is about this thick, and what you do is you measure it, your depth and your how wide it is, and then you cut it and then set it in your box, or you could just place your tools on top of the foam and organize it the way you want it. And then once you have it organized, then you take a sharp knife and you start cutting out the foam, pull out the pieces, right? And once you tear out the piece, and you put the tool in. It's pretty easy, but yeah, you probably need to, get some blades. I can go through quite a bit with just one blade, but it's good to have some more blades for it. This particular toolbox, you can put screwdrivers and Phillips screwdrivers. I actually even put a flashlight over here in one spot. That way you can still close the box if you need to close it. I keep this one open all the time. So I did this box, and I have some wrenches, just miscellaneous stuff, on top that pretty much stuff I use most. I got a felt pen, pencils, and 6-inch scale, works good for measuring. And you can use a tape measure too, but I don't have one in this box. If I really need a tape measure, I'll just go to my main box in the house, in my garage, and get it. So anyway, this is the top drawer, and then this second drawer, I put in some standard tools in here, and some plumbing type wrenches here. And then over here I put just different sockets. I have 12-point sockets with 1/2-inch drive, 12-point with 3/8 drive, and then I also have some quarter drives, 6-point sockets in here. I also have a little auto kit that has miscellaneous standard and metric tools in it, with a little ratchet, although I have ratchets up here too. I have the 1/2-inch, 3/8 and quarter drive ratchets up here, but this one here is a 3/8 as well. But see, I cut a spot for the little kit and put it in there too. I also have some adapters, in case you grab a socket and you really need something that you can use a different ratchet on. I got some more spots here to add some more tools as I find them. And this third drawer, I have this is a pretty handy tool here. One of my videos actually shows this in use, but this is a hand impact driver, okay? And the way you use that is you have you put that on there. So this is reverse and left and right. So you switch it and you can impact one way or impact counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then you have some impact tips here. The slotted ones are really good for like the outboard engine, for the screws for changing the gear lube. So you use a hammer and smack that in reverse, counterclockwise, and it'll break it loose for you. And then you could just continue using this to pull the screw out too, you know, if you want. So anyway, that's what that's for, and it works really good. So I cut out a slot for it as well. I did have, like I said, over here I had standard wrenches, but over here I have metric wrenches as well, combination wrenches. And I'm cutting that right now, so I'll show you how I go about cutting the foam here. The wider slot on these, I go ahead and cut that out too. If this wrench is too small, you just cut across and pull the whole thing out, like I did these up here, 10 millimeter and 7 millimeter. So you just come down without cutting your finger, of course. Go around, and then come up here, come down, and then once you get around there, you can see the outline now of your wrench. And then hold your blade at about a 45-degree angle, and then just cut all the way across. And go around here. I'm not very good at left-handed here, but I'll come down this way. Go up the tip of the wrench, and then come down. It's a little easier to cut coming towards you. And then you just pull this out like that. You got a nice little outline of the wrench. And then put your wrench in the slot. Just like that. And then when you're opening your drawers and closing your drawers, they don't go flying all over the place and get all mixed up. They stay nice and neat. Then also, say like you take, this stuff is really hard to like put like a label on, saying, oh, this is a, you know, a 12-inch, half-inch drive extension, you know. Instead of doing that, you get a camera and just take a picture of everything in that foam there. And then the same thing with this drawer. And then label it top drawer, second drawer, third drawer, fourth drawer. And then put it in like a little 3-ring binder, and you'll have, you can even laminate it if you want. And then you can actually write an inventory of what's in the box too. So your top sheet would be your inventory, and then your next items would be the pictures of your layout in each box. And then when you have a tool out and you go, hey, I got an empty spot here, you know, where'd that tool go, you know? And then you, at least you know what you're looking for, you know, so it helps. All right, so I'm going to finish up this toolbox. I also have a foam down at the bottom, and you know, for larger things like hammers, you know, you can put down the bottom there to use that shelf as well. All right, so hopefully this will help you. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and leave comments too. Thanks.